The one-year anniversary of the deadly Arctic blast is quickly approaching.
KTK's Lauren Margolis right now shares the story of East Texans who selflessly help others in need in tonight's KTK special report.
What started as a winter wonderland for some quickly grew into a life-threatening situation for others.
Once the snow really settled in, it was so deep you couldn't get out, and so I was kind of trapped at home, and then all of a sudden the power went out.
That's when the community stepped up. Those with resources began helping in any way they could.
I think the restaurants, all of us, we've lost so much money over the last year and a half that, you know, what's a little bit for a good cause.
Lance McWhorter owns Culture ETX in Tyler. While his home lost power, his restaurant did not.
But like, we're down here, so let's start cooking.
With the ingredients he had and with some help from others, McWhorter made stew and let East Texans know through social media.
It seemed like just an endless line, you know, and the people that were showing up here, I mean, bringing their own containers. I can tell you we went through, 25 or 30 gallons of stew.
And it didn't stop there. Once McWhorter learned about all the people stuck in their homes, he found ways to bring a warm meal to them too.
We had some great regular customers that had four-wheel drives, and they came out and started helping us, and next thing you know, we had this network. We were delivering food as far away as, like, I think Mineola.
He credits a lot of what he was able to accomplish to the kindness of strangers.
There was probably at least a dozen people that were involved, and just and the coolest part about it is we knew maybe 3 or 4 of them.
And from warm meals to a warm house, this East Texas man opened up his home to a handful of people during the storm. He says thankfully they never lost power or water.
A couple other people said, listen, we're just going to ride this out. And I said, listen, you can't ride this out. I said, I haven't seen anything like this in Texas in my lifetime.
David Newsom had 15 people inside his Henderson County home in Murchison. With enough supplies, he says all that was left to do was enjoy the snow. The group seen here making the most of the rare winter weather.
We had a lot of fun, and we ended up with these 15 people we drew a lot closer to. And I believe that when we go through stuff like this is one good thing about, I think, really about East Texas, is a lot of our upbringing was about helping.
But when that help wasn't easy to deliver during the freeze, that's when another group rolled up in their Jeeps, ready to tackle the ice and snow.
We got this awesome opportunity to help others.
The only thing the 903 Jeep Club loves more than their modified vehicles is using their modified vehicles to lend a helping hand.
During the storm, I was actually contacted by Anderson County and Smith County about doing transfers for emergency workers. So we came up there, I think there was 15 of us that came up there initially and started transporting nurses back and forth.
Stacy Ham is one of those medical workers grateful for the group's assistance when she forgot her medication at home while working at an East Texas hospital.
She came to the hospital and picked me up, took me home, and brought me back so that I could get my heart meds.
The Jeepers came together to help as many people as they could.
I think there was a little over 400 transfers that we actually did throughout the 903 Jeep Club.
Even pulling cars out that were stuck and making sure those drivers were safe.
Anywhere you went, you found a car that was in a ditch. And most of the time nobody was in the car, but if they was still there with the car, would hook onto it, pull them out. We actually helped an 18-wheeler out right here on Broadway.
3 different stories, one very important message. There are still good people in East Texas and this world. Lauren Margolis, KTK News.
Now, this is a 3-part series, so on Sunday you can hear more about the lessons that East Texans learned last year and how they're better prepared for this winter.
Yeah. All right.